Hi everyone, and welcome to another marvelous video. In the DC Comics, Superman is showcased as the strongest superhero on Earth. Be it an invasion by the new god Darkseid, or by the most intelligent being, Brainiac, Superman will fight and stop them until his last dying breath. However, there is one creature he dreads the most, and that is Doomsday. The artificial creature created by the mysterious alien Bertron has been made to die and resurrected innumerable times to make it immune to all sorts of damage. Doomsday even survived Darkseid's Omega beams, which had made Superman go unconscious. However, there is something worse than Doomsday himself, and that is an infected Doomsday. So, without any further delay, let us dive into our video today, where we will be exploring the catastrophic events following Doomsday's infection. Why Doomsday's blood is a highly alarming material. In the 2014 crossover storyline titled Superman Doomed, we get to see the terrible outcome of an infected Doomsday. The story begins in Superman Volume 3, Issue 30, published in 2014, written by Scott Lobdell. The plot starts with a married couple enjoying their honeymoon at a beach in the Bahamas before the water begins to boil at extreme temperatures. Meanwhile, after a mysterious event at Smallville, all its citizens have fallen into a coma. Senator Samuel Lane and Colonel Marla have been tasked with investigating, but they end up calling Superman for help. Smallville is Superman's hometown, but he is perplexed too. Finally, after Senator Lane informs him about the mysterious series of crop circles, Superman deduces the symbols on it, spelling the Kryptonian word for doom. While investigating a nearby farm, Superman encounters the Eradicator of Krypton, who leaves him with the message that Superman himself will decimate Earth. Superman informs the Justice League, and while Lois is being brainwashed to become one of the servants of the Collector of Worlds, the news of the Bahamas getting destroyed arrives. The story has its continuation in Superman Doomed, Issue 1, published in July 2014, written by Charles Soule, Craig Pack, and Scott Lobdell. The issue describes the events occurring a few minutes before Superman receives the news of the Bahamas getting destroyed. We see 3 U.S. fighter jets arrive at Honeymoon Island in the Bahamas, where Doomsday is rampaging. The pilots are ready to deploy their weapons, but when they approach Doomsday, their fighter jets begin tearing apart. Fortunately, Superman arrives and rescues the pilot, but one of them is already burnt to death. After this, Superman returns to the island to face Doomsday, but the latter has already vanished from the scene. Later, Superman arrives at the Fortress of Solitude, where he meets Dr. Veritas. They learn that Doomsday has acquired the power to enter and exit the Phantom Zone at will, and the only way to avert the danger is by killing him. Superman has always been strict about not taking any life, and he takes time contemplating the idea of killing Doomsday, while Lois Lane develops a telepathic connection with Brainiac. Soon, Doomsday makes another appearance in Botswana. This time, he is spotted by John Henry Irons, aka the Steel, who was taking a vacation with his niece Natasha. Steel confronts Doomsday and lasts only for a few seconds before Doomsday's toxin affects him. Soon, Superman and Wonder Woman arrive, but Doomsday escapes through a Phantom Zone portal. The Justice League assembles an emergency bunker in Washington, D.C. to discuss the ongoing crisis. Soon, Lex Luthor appears in a hologram, stating that Doomsday has been taking life forces from humans so that it can take the final one of Superman. He suggests that Superman leave Earth and draw the monster towards him to save the planet. Superman agrees, and the next time Doomsday appears in India, Superman wastes no time and takes the monsters to outer space. The two of them land on Venus, where an enraged Superman delivers a massive blast of heat vision and seemingly burns Doomsday. Superman returns to Smallville to offer help to the victims, but Doomsday's threat is not over yet. Soon, a portal opens behind Superman, from where Doomsday appears and attacks him. The place is filled with people, and Superman wastes no time and tears the monster in half. While fighting, some infected poison is being released from him, which Superman inhales to prevent others from getting infected. The threat in the name of Doomsday is averted, but the infection Superman receives after inhaling all the poison emitted by Doomsday slowly begins to change him. Eventually, he begins growing aggressive. He starts fantasizing about killing Lex Luthor, and his anger is soon spotted by Wonder Woman. Something is off with Superman, and the others soon notice it. When Superman tries entering the Fortress of Solitude, his DNA does not match the lock, making him realize that the bony protrusions in Doomsday's hands are also on his. While everyone is healing the citizens affected by Doomsday's infection and sent into a coma, Superman slowly transforms into a version of Doomsday, better known as Super Doom. In the meanwhile, Brainiac has launched a full-scale invasion. He has captured the minds of many, and his mothership is slowly killing them. Soon, Super Doom launches himself towards Brainiac's mothership, while Brainiac is preparing himself to capture the minds of all living beings on Earth, and hence, the planet. Although Superman's mind is no more in a sense, he plans to destroy the mothership and Brainiac. Lois telepathically implants the map of Brainiac's mothership, which helps Super Doom locate Brainiac, destroy his motives, and drag him into a black hole with himself. Marvelous verdict. So, we have finally come to the end of the video, and we hope you have found it informative and entertaining. Although the story emphasizes Superman's psychology as how he could resist the rage of killing even while being infected with Doomsday's virus, it also shows us how Doomsday's infected blood can be a greater threat than Doomsday himself. The infection sent everyone into a coma and also transferred Superman into a feral version of himself. And if you liked our content, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to us if you haven't already. Have a good one and be safe. Thanks everyone!